So yeah, Battle of Ontario tonight. Third time you guys have faced off against this team on the year. Just what's key going into a big game tonight?
Yeah, I think start's obviously big. I think on the road you want to have a good start and just continue to play our game, be physical against them. Obviously, they have some top players that we got to check against and play the right way. But yeah, I think the start's pretty big.
And I guess your line overall on the third line. What have you liked from your guys' game over the past few games? It seems to be like Ridley specifically, just having an impact on the game a lot as it goes along, specifically against Boston as well.
Yeah, I just think everyone kind of keeps it simple on our line. It's easy to read off each other, and I think we check pretty well, and it's resulted in some offense, which is nice. But yeah, just hopefully we can continue to check pretty well and play the right way, and hopefully the results will keep coming.
What's key also tonight against the Toronto team that, again, you've seen a couple of times, but a team with a lot of talent on the top end as well?
Yeah, I mean, you got to shut down the big guys, obviously. I think that's obviously a big part of it, and try to counter on that. I think those guys are going to look to play some offense, so hopefully we could counter and play some offense against them, and just play the right way, be detailed, and hopefully we come out with the win.
What sort of game are you expecting tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be a big game again. There's always a big rivalry between those two teams, and expect a big game and physical game as well.
New guys on both sides. How would you describe the Battle of Ontario and what they're going to see tonight?
Yeah, they're going to love it. I think Buffalo kind of realized that as well. When Toronto comes in, there's a lot of Maple Leafs fans, so I think they're ready for it.
How would you describe the way Brady is playing and leading on this playoff push for you guys?
Yeah, he's playing awesome. I think the last two games we didn't play the way we wanted, but we still got the win, and because other guys have been stepping up a lot. So, Brady's been huge for us.
2-0 against Leafs this season. What have you done well, do you think, against Toronto so far this year?
To be honest, I just remember the game last time we played here. I think everybody played pretty well. I don't think we gave up a goal, so that always helps. And they're a really good team over there. They have a lot of really good players, and we just got to play our game.
Goaltending's been an issue in this organization for a while, but now it's settled. What's it like to have a guy like Linus? We obviously saw the save the other night, but he's been doing it for you all year. Same with Anton.
Yeah, I think the goalies we had have always been great, and it was just maybe we weren't playing as good as in front of them as well. But having a guy like Linus there and Anton, so much confidence, also those two guys. So it's been awesome seeing them get to work, and obviously in big games like that, they're able to step up. So it's great.
What's Linus like, just as a guy? What have you learned about him as a person?
Talks a lot. Yeah.
That's good.
But he's a great leader. He always shows up and works hard, and he's really clutch in big moments. He's always there, and I feel like he's really confident in this game too. So it's great.
You said that the new guys are going to love it, the Battle of Ontario. It feels like you always kind of love it. Like, what do you enjoy about games like these?
Yeah, it's always always awesome playing against good teams, and especially this year, I feel like every team is good in this league. Any team can beat anyone, and like I said, I think we just got to focus on ourselves. It doesn't really matter what they do, just play our game plan, and then we'll be fine.
5 of the next 6 games for you guys on the road. At this time of the year, with the game so important, just what's key over this next stretch, mostly on the road?
Yeah, I think on the road, every home team is going to come out hard. And we just got to be ready for that, and maybe chip a couple pucks in and just go get them and work hard. I think that's the biggest key, and we're going to get our chances.
Have you noticed a big difference in the Leafs this year now that they have a new coach in Berube, the way they play, chipping it in maybe more, stuff like that? Or
yeah, I feel like they've always had a really good team. I don't know the coach before too well. I don't know the coach right now. I haven't really talked to him. But I expect a big physical game from them. I think they've been playing more straight lines, and like I said, they have a lot of skilled players. They're gonna make you pay if you make mistakes, so we got to bear down on that.
How your week has gone, how you fit in, and how life with the Senators has been.
Yeah, it's been great so far. The group has welcomed me with open arms, and everyone here has made it really easy for me to just come in and focus on playing hockey. So that's the focus right now at this time of the year is just winning games, and it's been good so far.
What's it like when you come to a new team where in the first week you're able not only to contribute but to score a winning goal for them?
Yeah, I'm just focused on going out there and doing whatever I can to win games, and if that happens, that happens. But I just want to come in here and help the team win games.
You feel like you kind of
Pardon me?
Have you heard about the Battle of Ontario?
Yeah, I've obviously heard it's a good battle, so I'm looking forward to tonight. It's going to be a good game.
Do
You feel like, I don't want to make light of the Buffalo Sabres, but you've gone from the outside of the playoffs to the inside of the playoffs. Do you feel like, in a way, you've kind of won the lottery a little bit here, and you want to take it?
Yeah, I mean, it's this is where you want to be at this time of the year, hunt down playoffs. But there's still work to be done. We just got to keep going one game at a time, and just focusing on one game and winning that game.
How would you describe your personal hunger to taste playoff hockey?
Yeah, it was tough not making playoffs my first 4 years. So to be in a spot right now where we have a chance to do it, it's where you want to be in playoffs. Everyone wants to play in playoffs to chase down the Stanley Cup. So can't look too far ahead right now. There's still work to do, but it's good hockey.
How surprised / shocked were you when you found out you were getting dealt? There had been talk, but
yeah, I was. There's obviously talk for a long time, so I still thought a lot of it was rumors for the most part. I didn't really think I was going to get traded, but then when it happened, it was definitely a shock. I'm really happy with how things worked out. I couldn't be happier to be an Ottawa Senator.
What has stood out to Brady Tkachuk so far, and his leadership, his game, everything?
Yeah, he's an unbelievable leader. He goes out and leads by example. Just by the way he plays. He's a big voice in the room, and he's definitely someone that you want to play for. So and play alongside. So it's been great so far, and I'm just looking forward to getting to know him better. And yeah.
What do you mean to have Drake in the room? You guys had a good relationship with the Worlds, and why you guys click so well?
Yeah, I don't know. We kind of just clicked right away, we played together, so we got to develop some chemistry there. And he's a great guy. So it's been nice coming here and knowing him. And I know Shabbat too from Worlds, and Greg too, and Linus from Buffalo. So a few familiar faces, which makes it a lot easier.
What have you seen from Linus here of late?
His game's been unbelievable lately. He's made some saves that I just didn't even know were possible to make. So he's been unbelievable for us back there.
what's the reaction been back home from family and friends that you're a Canadian market, you're pretty much on Hockey Night in Canada every Saturday? Like, what's their reaction been?
Yeah, I think they're all just really excited, to play for a Canadian team, and to be in the hunt for playoffs. It's exciting, and I've had a lot of people reach out. So I always wanted to play in Canada at some point. So I'm happy to be here.
What have you learned the most about playing with David Perron?
Oh, he's been great. He's just he's a guy who's been around for a while. He knows how to play the game the right way, and he's just so good at winning those battles down low and maintaining possession. And just try and pick up things from his game and implement them into mine. So it's been great to play with him.
Not everyone likes to play or wants to play in Canada. Why was that something you were kind of hoping to tick at some point?
Well, I mean, I think because I'm Canadian, it makes me want to play in Canada a little more, and play for a Canadian market. So I just couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been anything drastic in our game. I think we've talked about improving as the year goes on, and I think our game has slowly improved, but there's still things that you're constantly working on. I think our group's done a good job in resetting from game to game, whether we win or lose. So.
What are you expecting tonight's game to be like? Just considering the standings, considering the history between the teams, what are you expecting tonight?
It'll be a lot of emotion in the building, which is always exciting. It's fun. These are always fun games to play for both teams. As far as what I'm expecting, both teams to play well.
Dylan Cozens seems to have a spring in his step since he's come over. What have you seen from him?
He's a good player. I think anytime you trade for a player, you can watch a guy on tape, but until you coach him, you don't really, know the finer details or the player as a person himself. But he's come in and looked relatively comfortable in his surroundings, and he's played well. He's a big body. He can play physical. He's got good hands. A lot to like about him.
How did he look to you this morning? You expect him to be kind of the usual tonight?
As far as
He missed end of the last game.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine, yeah.
Who's starting goal for you guys? Linus.
What are you liking about how Linus is putting together these games for you lately?
Yeah, a lot. He's a good goalie. You need good goalies to win, and he's shown that he's been one of the better goalies in the league, and we're lucky to have him.
Tries to bigger picture. Ovechkin's 8 away from Gretzky. You were in the league when he first started. What was the buzz around that player? What's it like watching him go after a record there?
Yeah, it's just watching him from years and years ago, like the enthusiasm that he brought to the game, his passion for the game, his love for the game, to play that long and to be that effective, you have to really love doing what you do, and you can see without ever meeting him that he loves the game. And this is one of those records that you probably didn't think that would ever be broken, and it just shows you that if you love doing something and you're good at it, it's amazing what you can do.